We're going to start in tabletop position. Place your hands underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. Circle your shoulders around your wrists and sit your seat back, dancing lion. We're warming up our wrists here. We will be in plank pose. And circle directions, switch directions rather. We'll do one more. And return to tabletop, moving through cat-cows. Inhale, lift your gaze, drop your belly. Exhale, push the floor away, protract your shoulders. Inhale, lift your gaze, drop your belly. Exhale, push the floor away. Protract your shoulders. Make this movement as big as you can. Feel your spine moving and your abdominal muscles stretching. We'll move one more time. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, push the floor away. Place your hands just out in front of you and extend your legs back, plank pose. Shift your weight forward, lower all the way to the ground. Place your hands just outside your mat. Inhale, rise up. Squeeze your glutes. Exhale, come down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, release. Place your hands under your shoulders, tuck your toes. Push back up, plank pose. Drop your heels to the back of the room. Inhale, sweep your right arm up. Side plank. Really focus on that lower oblique lifting up. Everything is strong here. If it's too much to stack your feet, you can put one in front of the other. On your exhale, float your right hand down and let's hold plank. Keep your gaze just out in front of your mat. A nice strong core here. And your glutes are engaged, quads are engaged, everything is working. Breathe. And drop your heels to the right. Inhale, sweep your left arm up. Lift up your hips. Push the floor away. Exhale, float your hand down. Shift your weight back, downward facing dog. Take a moment here to pedal out your dog through your left and your right foot. And then find stillness in your dog. Press equally through your hands. Inhale, sweep your right leg up. Bring your knee to your nose. Protract your shoulders and drop your knee down and then press back up. Drop down and lift. One more time. Hold it here. Really hug it into your chest. Your abs should be firing up. Extend your leg back. Bring your knee to your nose. Plant your foot on the ground. Reach your hands behind you. Hug your core in. Your feet are hips width distance apart to help you maintain your balance. Sweep your hands forward. Use your core. Rise up. Crescent lunge. Drop your back heel. Moving through warrior two just for a moment. Straighten your front leg. Reach as far forward as you can. Hinge at your hips, come into triangle pose. Take your left hand, reach it forward, and reach your right hand forward as if you're holding onto a ball. Core should be firing up here. And return to your warrior. Straighten your front leg. We're gonna bump our back leg up for pyramid pose. Your left foot is externally rotated to about 10 o'clock. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Hinge at your hips. Sending your sits bones to the back of the room. Leading with your chest lower all the way down. Take your hands and reach them towards the back of the room. Bend your back knee. Engage your core. Lift your back foot up. You might only be able to lift it for a moment. That's okay. So just lift up and down, or you can hold it up wherever you're at today. We'll do one more lift and release. Drop your back foot and just release into a pyramid pose. Step your left foot forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach up, rise up. Exhale, dive forward. Halfway lift, plant your hands, step back. Move through chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep your left leg out, three-legged dog. Bring your knee to your nose. Drop your knee and lift up. Drop, lift. One more. Extend back, three-legged dog. Bring your knee to your nose. Plant your foot on the ground. Feet hips width distance apart. Extend your arms to the back of the room. Hug your belly in. Reach your arms forward. Use your core. Rise up, crescent lunge. Open up, warrior two. Straighten your front leg. Reach as far forward as you can. Hinge at your hips. Reach your right hand forward and your left hand like you're holding onto a ball, really firing up your core here. And return to warrior two. Bump your back foot up, pyramid pose on our opposite side. So our right foot is externally rotated to about 2 o'clock. Inhale, lengthen, hinge at your hips. Press your sits bones to the back of the room. Reach your hands to the back of the room. Bend your knee. Square off your hips. Hug your foot to your seat. Hold here, or you can drop down as you need to and lift back up. But really focus on engaging your core, hugging your belly in. We'll do one more if you're lifting up and down. And return to your pyramid pose, just drop down. Step your right foot forward, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach up, rise up. Exhale, dive forward. Halfway lift, plant your hands, step back, plank pose. Shift your weight all the way forward and lower to the ground. Press up, cobra pose, squeeze your glutes. Exhale, fold forward. Bring your forearms out in front of you. Sphinx pose. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, forearm plank. In our plank here, we're just going to drop our knee and lift up. So our torso's staying strong. It's a small movement, but it fires up your core. One more. Bring your left hand to meet your right. Drop your heels to the back of the room. Inhale, sweep your right arm up. Exhale, bring your right hand down, back to our forearm plank. Let's move through our body saw back and forth. And bring your right hand to meet your left and drop your heels to the opposite side of the room. Side plank. Return to your forearm plank. Hold here. Place your left hand on the ground and your right hand, shift your weight back. Downward facing dog. Press through the L of your hand. Take a moment here and just breathe. Come on to your tippy toes. Walk your feet up to your hands. Hug your belly in as you do this. Drop your heels. Chair pose, hug your core. Sit all the way down. Release down, hollow body hold. And relax down. Place the soles of your feet on the ground. Drop your knees to the left. And to the right, and back to center. Press it into the soles of your feet. Let's just counter balance all the ab work we did. Open up through bridge pose. and release down. Reach your arms up overhead and your feet long out in front of you. Good morning stretch. Bring your hands to the side, tuck your shoulder blades under, let your feet fall to the side. And you can stay in Shavasana for as long as you like. Thank you for practicing with me today.